And we're back with the WHHI Daily News with the mayor of the city of Beaufort, Stephen Murray, for his monthly update. Hey, Stephen, how are you?
Hey, Robyn, thanks for having me on. It's always great to be with you and the folks at WHHI.
Thank you so much. I saw a video with you and the former mayor, Billy Kaiserling, having to do with some challenge for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Absolutely. Well, as you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Chief McDormand, our police chief, very civic-minded guy, decided he wanted to raise some money to support the Kaiserling Cancer Center over at Beaufort Memorial Hospital. And so the deal was, if citizens donated a certain amount of money, he would get a pink extension in his hair, which they did, and he did. He's got a pink extension in his hair. He then challenged Chief Tim Ogden, our fire chief of Beaufort Port Royal Fire Department. Citizens responded and hit the target. Russell Baxley, the president and CEO of Beaufort Memorial, was the next in line. We hit that target, so he has a pink hair extension. And then earlier this week, I was challenged. Citizens hit the target, and so I don't know if you can see it, but I got my pink hair extension in here until the end of the month. And then I challenged former mayor, my friend Billy Kaiserling, which he has gratefully accepted. So we're raising money.
Good job.
If we hit the target, he's going to get an extension. So you can go to the Beaufort Police Department or the Beaufort Memorial Hospital Facebook page, and there's a link where folks can donate online.
Perfect, and I'm glad he's doing well. All right, let's move to the benches. You've got new benches artwork in downtown Beaufort.
We do, and so I hope citizens not only like to sit on the benches, but like to look at this really great artwork that represents a number of important organizations across the city. This is a project from our Cultural Arts and Heritage District. I think this is the third or fourth installment of the bench program. So I want to thank the sponsors that have paid to sponsor the benches and the artists who just do such a great job. Each of the benches around the city have a little plaque that talk about the significance of the benches. So encourage citizens to go out, check them out, take some selfies with them, and post them on the City of Beaufort page because you're enjoying them. So just something to kind of spice things up, put a little art and culture around town, and support so many great places and people that we have in the city.
It's a wonderful project, so creative, love it. Now let's get serious for a minute, Stephen. What about City Council tonight? You're going to talk impact fees, workforce housing.
Yeah, a lot of important things going on right now. We're coming down the home stretch on impact fees. We've been working with our partners over at the county, and so I think we finally got all the information that we need to have an informed discussion about impact fees. So tonight in work session, we're going to talk about all the fees, the different categories, the impacts that it will have on development projects, what those money would be used towards on the capital projects list. So if folks have an interest, I would encourage them to tune in to the work session. And all of that information is also in the agenda packages. So if you're in development, if you're thinking about being in development, or you're a citizen and just wanting to make sure that development pays for the impacts that it has, please tune in or reach out if you have questions.
All right, and workforce, what about housing?
Yeah, so housing, a lot of momentum in the region. The Lowcountry Regional Committee out of Hardyville, and thanks to Mayor Harry Williams and Mayor Lisa Solka, their leadership to get this thing over the hill. Also, County Administrator Eric Greenway. We've formed a regional housing trust, so 8 jurisdictions have signed on. We've committed money. We're currently standing up a board of directors for that group. The city also made 3 new appointments to the Beaufort Housing Authority, so putting a lot of momentum behind housing. And I think you'll hear a lot more out of the city and all regional partners over the next couple of months to hopefully get housing out of the ground, attainable housing for folks who need adequate shelter, and attainable housing, again, all across our region, not just in the city of Beaufort.
Right. That's an outstanding approach, to work together instead, because we need housing throughout the region. You're exactly right. So important work.
Well, in housing, like we've talked before, it doesn't know jurisdictional boundaries, right? People work in the city of Beaufort, but they drive in from other jurisdictions, and vice versa. People live in the city, but drive to other jurisdictions. Same thing with stormwater. It doesn't respect jurisdictional boundaries. So the more that we can work together to leverage our resources to achieve our mutual goals, I think the better off the entire region will be.
All right, we have just about 30 seconds left. We've got holidays coming up. First weekend in December, a big event?
My favorite weekend of the year, Beaufort's holiday weekend. It will be the first weekend in December. We kick off with Night on the Town, where we close Bay Street. I get to read Night Before Christmas with a pile of kids, which is one of my favorite things before we light the Christmas tree. Saturday, we'll go into our Christmas parade in the morning, then the boat parade Saturday night. Gullah Kinfolk Christmas with Aunt Pearlie Sue. We'll also have some events on the park on Saturday in addition to her show at USCB. So just a way to welcome in the holidays, to celebrate this great place we call home and celebrate the people who make up the city of Beaufort and the Lowcountry. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for your energy, your leadership. Have a great rest of this month and into November. Thank you so much. Stephen Murray. Robyn, I'm honored to serve, and thanks for the opportunity to be on. Bye-bye. And that's a wrap for this edition of the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to thank the team behind the scenes. And remember, if you missed any part of this newscast, well, guess what? We'll be back in 90 minutes. Bye, everyone.